Why, hello there, Minnesota Vikings fans. It is your old pal, Jacob. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since I've made one of these, isn't it? Yeah, like I say, still here. Just kind of chilling and relaxing and stuff like that, since I know that this upcoming season's going to be very, very interesting, to, well, say the least. So, yeah, I suppose it's just kind of catch up and talk some Vikings, shall we? Yeah. Like I say, it's been a little bit since I've actually spoke Vikings. I mean, I didn't make my videos saying, I'd be back for the season and stuff like that, which, obviously, I am. And, well, yeah. So let's actually go ahead and dive into this. So, we are about, well, let's see here, 3-ish or so days away from the Minnesota Vikings 2025 Week 1 of preseason. And, boy, is there already actually quite a bit of news to discuss here. Probably the biggest thing that just recently kind of went down our timelines and stuff like that is Jordan Addison has officially been suspended the first 3 weeks of the Minnesota Vikings season. And, well, not gonna lie, knowing how long and or short or however you want to say it, the NFL's judging and, well, suspension policy and stuff like that is, well, let's just say it's not the most relevant or regular, or just kind of, basically the NFL just kind of feels like suspending people how they feel like suspending people. So it's kind of nice to see, I guess, some swift justice, I guess, for lack of a better term. But, yeah, thankfully, as a Vikings fan, I'm kind of glad that Jordan Addison is getting suspended for the first 3 weeks of the season, even though the first 3 weeks of the season aren't necessarily going to be the easiest 3 weeks. I mean, let's be honest here. Week 1, Monday night in Chicago, is not going to be an easy game. Caleb Williams, whatever you want to say about him and stuff like that. I mean, the Bears aren't necessarily a dumpster fire per se. At least not at this point. Again, talk to me come Thanksgiving. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and say, again, it's the NFC North. You really can never, especially this iteration of the NFC North, which low-key might have 4 teams in the NFC North finish above 500. And, well, as we all know, that's not always an easy thing to do. But, yeah, so traveling to Chicago to take on, the Chicago Bears on Monday night with Ben Johnson as their head coach, who was the offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions over the last few seasons. Well, just see if Ben Johnson's actually worth his, muster, for lack of a better term. And week 2, we, have our home opener Sunday night against, well, who should be Michael Penix Jr. and the Atlanta Falcons. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Kirk Cousins if he ends up anywhere other than Atlanta. But, yeah, so Michael Penix, and they still have guys like Bijan Robinson. They still have Darnell Mooney. They still have Kyle Pitts. They still have Drake London. So who knows what to expect there. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see. And then, of course, we have to worry about Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals offense, which, granted, to be fair, if the Bengals want to beat anything this year, it looks like they're going to pretty much have to rely on their offense. Just because, well, I mean, they did manage to sign their first-round pick in Shamar Stewart, but Trey Hendrickson, again, as of August 5th, about 9:50 Central Standard Time, is still not signed, so who knows what to expect there. But, yeah, I would not be surprised if the Vikings maybe go out and just kind of see what they have for receiver. I mean, outside of... I mean, Jalen Nailor's looked okay, but Nailor's never really, come across as a wide receiver, too. I know Amari Cooper's still out there. I mean, hell, even Brandon Powell. I've heard rumors about Adam Thielen coming back, which... I mean, as a Vikings fan... sentimentally, it wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world for me, but we'll just kind of wait and see there. But, yeah. So, like I said, the big news is Jordan Addison being finally suspended for the first 3 weeks of this season, which, again, isn't necessarily the easiest first 3 weeks. I mean, let's just be honest here. But, yeah, I'm just thankful that we're getting it done and out of the way early this year, because I know sometimes in in other respects and stuff like that, I've seen guys like especially Zeke Elliott here a few years ago not get suspended till the end of the season, but again, we'll just kind of wait and see. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm really going to make a lot of per se post-game after week 1, since, week 1 preseason is Saturday. J.J. McCarthy is going to be getting the majority of the snaps, at least to start the game. I don't know if it's going to be 1 series, 2 series, 3 series, 4. I'm not 100% sure what Kevin O'Connell, Kwesi, and those guys have in store. But, yeah. Guess, like I said, we'll just kind of wait and see how that goes. But, yeah, like I say, we're back, bitches. Skol. And also, I don't know if I've actually made note of this or not, but, Week 11. Bears, Vikings at US Bank Stadium. Yeah, boy. My dad, my uncle, who's ironically enough a Bears fan, my sister, and some other family members are actually going to be at that game. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Week 11, Bears, Vikings at US Bank Stadium. Your boy, as well as other family members, are going to be at Bears versus Vikings. So, yes, this will make my, I want to say 4th Bears game that I've been to since, I've actually gone to Vikings games, including, 2011 and 2012, I think was another one. 2021 was one. And then, of course, this here. So, stay tuned for that. I mean, like I said, I don't know how much I'm actually going to record, because obviously, when I'm at the games and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to record a post-game video right away just because, copyright. And if you've ever been to a stadium, it's kind of hard to find, some areas where it's not 120 decibels of just music, noise, and who knows what. So, it'll be interesting to say, but, yeah. Like I say, I just thought I'd quick kind of jump on and just kind of give my general thoughts about Jordan Addison's suspension. Just kind of give, a little bit of a preview for the 2025 season. I mean, from what I've heard from training camp and stuff like that, it's actually been a pretty solid camp for the most part. I mean, there's been a little bit of stuff back and forth here, some injuries, like TJ Hawkinson being dinged up again with a potential groin issue. Vikings going out and getting Nick Van Nett, who may or may not end up with the Vikings. We'll just kind of wait and see how training camp and all that stuff works out. But, yeah. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much just going to kind of wrap up this video. Just thought I'd kind of quick jump on, just, I suppose, give a little bit of a preview for preseason week 1, I guess. I mean, like I say, I'm not really going to... treat this preseason game like obviously week 1, week 2, week 3, or week 4 or anything like that. But just, kind of giving some general thoughts and opinions, especially with J.J. McCarthy and the, bulk of the first string offense, I guess. Or I'm not sure exactly how much of the first string offense is actually going to be getting any sort of leeway. But I guess we'll just kind of wait and see there. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, 2025 season is underway. Like I said, I don't know how actually excited I am for this season, but you know me. I'll be repping the purple and gold till I'm dead and cold. So, and yes, no, I'm probably not going to be picking up any of the new sideline gear, or at least the new sideline official hats, because holy lazy Batman. I mean, good God, it looks like a freaking Fanatics hat from like the NHL, like Stanley Cup playoff win, you know, like Stanley Cup champions or the conference championships or stuff like that, because it's just basically a purple hat with a patch on the front of it, for lack of a better term. But yeah, so I guess we'll just kind of wait and see what the crucial catch, the military appreciation, all that stuff look like. But yeah, I'm not really anticipating buying a whole lot of stuff at this point. So, but yeah, like I say, we'll just kind of guess play it by ear at this point. So yeah, like I say, this will pretty much kind of wrap up this video here. But yeah, 2025 Minnesota Vikings, we're right here, boys. And yeah, as long as I'm available and I'm around and stuff like that, I'll definitely, you know, make previews, make recaps, as this will make my 6th or 7th season of, you know, just kind of talking about the Minnesota Vikings week in and week out. So, is it September 8th yet? You know, that Monday night against the Bears, that's going to be a very interesting start to the season. So, yeah, that'll basically wrap this up for the most part. I mean, I really can't think of anything else here. So, until we meet again, this is Jacob. Skol.